Hello, beautiful people. I'm back again with Tanya. We're at Eritrea having our tea and lemonade.
Lavender lemonade at that. It is
Oh,
amazing.
it
Stop
look-
by this location.
Yes, it looks refreshing. So Eritrea actually is in Lakewood Ranch in Florida. So this is one of the hottest and premier cities or communities out this way. So we figured we'd grab a quick drink, and in the midst of that, we just want to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
So in Florida, and buying a home down here is very much different than in other parts of the country. Usually it's just you want to get your financing, talk with your lender, go buy, get a house under contract, and then your insurance is an afterthought. Well, in Florida, it's completely different, and that's why I felt it was so important to have a conversation with Tanya about it, that for her to just inform you as a potential home buyer or even investor of what you need to consider when you buy a property down here. So, Tanya, let's talk about it. Like with resale, what do they need to consider?
Yeah, so when you're purchasing a resale property, things that you definitely want to consider, which are going to be major factors with the insurance carriers, is the age of the home. You also want to consider the age of the roof. You also want to look at some of the potential features that the home has. Things like, is there a screened enclosure? Is there a pool? Is there a trampoline? You also want to consider your pets, right? I know people love their pets. They're very passionate about them, but there are some breeds that are not going to be eligible to be covered with certain carriers. And so if you have any situations like that, that will be of a concern for the carrier. So we may need to discuss that. You also want to consider the location of the home. That's going to be a big factor in Florida. So with the location of the home, the closer you are to the water, the bigger the risk is going to be. And coastal is anything that's usually within 1,500 feet of your home to the coastline, to the water. And so that is going to be a major factor, both from the perspective of, hazard insurance and also flood insurance, because flood insurance is going to be a requirement in many cases with that loan.
Yeah, so that's good information to know. So again, just keep these in mind. And as you are thinking about buying a home down here as a primary or even secondary or just an investment, definitely give Tanya a shout, because she's going to basically line it out for you and help you get an idea of, again, like she said, the age of the home. That's a big deal. In addition to some other things you may have never considered in buying a home and the insurance requirements for it. Tanya, how do they get in touch with you?
Yes, please give me a call. You can catch me at 941-867-8912. You can also email me at tanya.johnson@goosehead.com. And I'm going to let Tina zoom in on my name tag so you can see Goosehead. Give me a call. I'm happy to help you all get started with finding that dream home and finding the insurance that's going to cover that, protect that investment that you're making.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Tanya.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Tina.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Boom.